And the burnt offering is a little bit different. The burnt offering is for forgiving sins and atonement, but the grain offering is offering worship to God and acknowledging that God has all you need in the storehouses of heaven. Let me say that again. The grain offering is a offering of worshiping God and acknowledging that God has all you need in the storehouses of heaven. There is literally storehouses in heaven that God has prepared for you. Will you pull up Job 38:22? Yeah, Job 38, verse 22 through 23. Okay, this is the Lord talking to Job about the storehouses of heaven. Whenever Job's house burnt down, whenever the devil took all that Job had, God was saying, "I'm the God. I'm your supplier. I'm your God. I can supply all of your needs." And then I'm going to read verse 22. This is God talking to Job about how he has storehouses in heaven. Have you entered the storehouses of the snow, or seen the storehouses of hell, which I have reserved for times of trouble, for the days of war and of battle? That amazes me. God has storehouses full of multiple stuff. I don't know all. When anybody brings a grain offering to the Lord, your offering is to be of the finest flour. You are to pour olive oil on it and put incense on it and take it to Aaron's sons, the priest. The priest shall take a handful of the flour and the oil together with all the incense and burn this as a memorial portion on the altar. The altar is a dying place. You come there an old man, and then you rise a new man. That is where you leave your chains at. Let me read a portion of this again. The priest shall take a handful of the flour and oil together with all the incense and burn this as a memorial portion on the altar. This is also, this grain sacrifice, it's also a food offering, and it's an aroma pleasing to the Lord. I got to thinking about this, and it amazes me how flour, oil, and incense all burned together makes a pleasing smell to the Lord. I can't imagine how that would smell, but it makes me wonder, what does heaven smell like? What does heaven look like? What does heaven sound like? I want to know the smells of heaven.